Hey guys, on this video we're going to quickly show you the differences of the finish with two fantastic products that we use and sell for leather treatments and leather conditioning or general detailing. First one is the Swissvax Leather Milk, an amazing product, and Optics Ultrim, another amazing product in a different way and very versatile, and offers a lot more protection as well. Right, before we begin applying these two products, we're going to do a 50-50 is what we're going to do, but before we do that, we want to clean the surface before we go ahead and do the treatment. Be back shortly. Right guys, well, this half here is now freshly treated with Ultrim, and this side has nothing. Now this is the stage one of the application, meaning that you apply it on, and the idea is to apply it on and apply it fairly thick in most cases, especially if it's a second-hand car or it's older. On newer cars you're applying a lot more sparingly because it doesn't need as much. And then the idea is to let it sit. Then some of it's going to seep in and soak into the top. It doesn't soak in all the way down in the leather. It only just gets into the very, very light bit at the top. And then we're going to do the second stage of the application is giving it a light wipe down. But before we do that, we're going to apply Swissvax on this side. And before I even do that, I'm just going to let our cameraman just zoom in and show you the before and after. As you can see, it deepens the leather color. It stops it from where it takes away that real horrible dryness where the black becomes more gray, and now this is more black. The other thing is that you can't actually feel anything on there. It's awesome. It's actually quite dry to the touch, and I haven't even finished the application. That was just applying the product. So now we're going to do exactly the same with Swissvax and apply Swissvax Leather Milk on this side, and you should not see much difference between the two products. Swissvax, this is Swissvax Leather Milk, and then this is Optics Ultrim. Okay, so now we've let this sit for about 15 minutes. I did put on the Swissvax Leather Milk quite thick, and it's still quite noticeable with the amount of residue on there, and that's not a good. It's not a bad thing. What it's the idea is always to overfeed it. Sorry, not always, but it's a good idea sometimes on older materials to overfeed it and work out what's going to soak in and what is the residual, which you therefore need to wipe off. So now it's been sitting here for a while. As you can see, the Optics Ultrim has dulled down a fair bit, and you can see that the Swissvax Leather Milk is a little bit too shiny. And now that's not a big deal, and it goes away, right? So all you need now is a clean microfiber. I'm using the Optics Edgeless yellow microfiber for this. It's clean. There's no interior cleaner in this cloth, so there's nothing in this that could actually clean off the actual conditioner. So we're just going to buff lightly, just a light wipe. It's very effortless, and straight away you can see the change. It's quite amazing. How it's gone from being kind of glossy and patchy to a nice satin finish. I'm going to turn this cloth over now to another clean side, and now I'm going to do the Optics side of it. the Optic Soil Trim. So again, it's just a light wipe to remove the residue. There's no cleaners in this towel, so it's not going to clean off what we are applying on. Now then, there is a spot of difference, very minute, between the two visually. In terms of protection, the Optic Soil Trim is going to offer a little bit more protection, especially from UV, general wear and tear, and spills and things like that, just because the ingredient that's in there versus that. But both of these are excellent products. They both feel great on your skin. It doesn't feel like there's anything on there. And apart from the fact that we've done a 50-50, if we hadn't done the 50, you wouldn't know that we had used a product on there. It doesn't look cheap. It doesn't look oily and greasy, right? So that there is what we call a really good fine finish to anyone with high-end expectations will like this.